Okay, this next movie, bitch, this one, I have one more movie because I forgot about it. And that movie, it was weird, but it was like funny also and shit like that, whatever. But this movie, this one takes the fucking cake. This movie is called Men. Girl, basically it's a foreign film, kind of. Yeah, it's a foreign film, and this actor, I forgot his name, I need to look it up. He plays multiple people. You can't really tell, well, you can actually kind of tell, but yeah, and he doesn't really change his face that much. Like he plays a priest, and his hair is like kind of this length, like it looks kind of like a bob. Girl, he got a little bob thing situation going on. But yeah, this movie was fucking crazy, but I still liked it. Basically, this woman, I forgot exactly the whole situation. She was basically in an abusive relationship. I think he was just verbally, mentally abusive to her, and from what happened, from what they showed, it was something that happened. I don't know, maybe he felt embarrassed and he just like literally popped her in her jaw. I was like, bitch. I think yes, he punched her, slapped her. I think he punched her, and that was the first. From what they were saying, that's like the first time that happened or whatever, girl. And I think the whole argument was like they were breaking up. She wanted to break up. I don't know. He might have been mentally draining her. I cannot remember. But all I know is that they were in an apartment. An apartment. I believe they was in an apartment. I don't know what happened. Next thing I know, from the looks on his face, I think he accidentally he offed himself. He offed himself. I think he did it by accident because they played it in slow motion, like he was falling from the roof, but like his face, like I think she heard it or whatever. She was looking out the window and he was looking in the window and his face was like surprised. They made eye contact and everything. So I'm thinking it was an accident. I believe it was an accident, girl. And then the way how she went outside, she was like kind of numb. She just couldn't believe it. Like she was, girl, like literally, he just hit her like 2 minutes ago, and now he's gone, girl. And she went outside and she seen his body. The way they y'all ain't shit. Also, he was black. They, it just dawned on me how y'all do these black people. Okay, yeah, how they did his body, like, cause there was a fence out there. There was a fence, like one of those little black fences, and they got the spikes up there. Yeah, y'all know where this is going, girl. It's like the way he landed on it is like the spike went through his hand. It like went, it like sliced up his hand, and he was. And if I remember correctly, it also like, girl, I seen this movie. I seen these movies once. Okay, I seen these movies once. It also like, I think it like pierced his eyeball. Like his eyeball was sticking out. So yeah, obviously that was fucking traumatizing for her. I can't remember how long it took, but I think she was in therapy, rightfully so, for like a year or almost a year, something like that. And then she just ended up moving, going on vacation, getting away from it all, some type of shit like that. Out of nowhere, it was like the man. This is the first man. The man, it was technically an Airbnb, I think, something like that. Cause the man like told her about the place. It was his house, or she was rent. I think it was his house. She was renting it out, something like that. and she was just going on a wall. It was beautifully creepy. It was beautiful and creepy, like where she would go on walks too and shit. And she seen this book, bitch. She seen this buck naked man, this buck naked pale man. Oh my god. Like she seen him and then she just instantly like started running back. And I'm like, girl, you better run. I know that's fucking right. But girl, come to find out, he followed her, and she didn't even know. Now that shit right there was creepy. I'm pretty sure some of y'all white people don't lock y'all doors. I think she had the doors locked. I believe she had the doors locked. She was talking on the phone to her friend. He was outside. You could see him through the fucking window. He was just staring at her and shit. Like, what the fuck? And I think she called the police. I think she ended up calling the police because I think she seen him outside or something. I cannot remember. Damn, I can't remember. I know the dude, the actor, he also played one of the cops. And he was playing that man, that butt naked ass man. Did the cops arrest him? I think the cops arrested him. And it was two of them. So basically, because it's like the way the movie is, especially the ending, it's like I think he was real. The man was real. Girl, then there was some little kid at a church. I don't know. She was just going through it, bitch. There was some child at a church that was played by the same actor, and the priest, pastor, preacher, whatever he was. Pretty much same difference. Was played by that man. He was just, the kid was a little asshole. Like, boy, go find your mama. Don't get slapped. And then the priest, she was talking to him about what happened with the boyfriend. And he technically, how he said it, it's like, he ain't no damn therapist or nothing. He wasn't like, do you blame yourself? But he actually blamed her. I think he said something along the lines of, you blame yourself. I blame you. You don't think it's your fault? Something like that. Girl, she should have slapped. I don't care if he is a preacher. She should have slapped him. And she got up and she walked away. She was pissed. I think she cussed at him. I was like, period. I think she cussed at him, told him to go fuck himself or something. Girl. But yeah, long story short, this movie was fucking crazy. She got back home. The butt naked man appeared again. It was some other fuck shit that was happening. It was a dude. I think she went to a bar and there was a dude at the bar that was played by the same actor. Like, bitch, just the fucking crazy ass, the crazy ignorant part, bitch. She was home. She seen the man, the butt naked man. He broke out or whatever. She had a big ass knife. I remember it was a big ass butcher knife. I was like, girl, bitch, period. I know that's right. She was ready for him, but she wasn't ready for what the fuck she was about to see, girl. Tell me why the fuck this bitch got his ass on the ground and he started like bloating. This bitch started bloating and then he started giving birth. He gave birth, I think, to the preacher, and then the preacher started bloating, gave birth to the cop. Girl, she just standing there looking. Her face ain't shocked enough, bitch. I was standing there like, girl, I tell you, I was like literally tired. I had to lay, after that movie, I had to lay the fuck down. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? And last but not least, I think they gave birth to her boyfriend, I think. Or the boyfriend came in talking to her, but I think it's basically the metaphor is like men giving birth to other men, giving birth to other ignorant men. Something like that. You need to hold these men accountable. Some shit like that.